Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. No, keep working on that. Maybe you can. Maybe at some point I'll challenge you to go a whole day as Randy Macho Man Savage.
That'd be tough.
Just
I
a whole
would've heard my
day.
voice.
Talk to everybody. Talk to people in business. Your clients and everybody. Just
Did I ever send you that picture? Did I ever send you the picture of the dude that I found that looks exactly like a slightly fatter Hulk Hogan?
No. Send that.
I swear I've sent you that picture before. It's a guy at a truck stop getting out. He's gotten out of a Freightliner, and he looks like Hulk Hogan, but like the Hulk Hogan let himself go a little bit.
Sorry, brother, can't move my truck right now. Just gonna have to
go take a shower there, brother. He's wearing the he's wearing the NWO shirt. He's got like the short wrestling trunks on. Like he's got really tall like logging boots on instead of wrestling boots. He's got logging 16-inch logging boots.
Well, as you
lifting, wear. He's got the lifting belt. I mean, Hulk Hogan. It's just Hulk Hogan at a truck stop. Hulk Hogan decided to have a career change later in life.
Let me kick this thing off here. Welcome again to another episode of Drake and the Maestro. Almost relevant and almost ready for wrestling.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's right, brother. Yeah. I used to like it when the 18 episodes when Hulk Hogan and Mr. T, they did a couple episodes, right? That was kind of fun. That's right, brother. It's all the little Hulkamaniacs. Yeah. I can't do Hulk Hogan. I dressed like Hulk Hogan once for Halloween.
There, I sent it to you. You'll have to put it up for the listeners later.
I did. Yeah, I will. Definitely. Let's take a look here. Now, you took the...
Yeah, I sent you a picture.
Oh, there it is. It's a little slow because yeah, you're right. Holy crap. There you go.
It's mid-90s Hulk Hogan. Like, it's post
Good grief.
height Hulk Hogan.
Oh, he's got the lifting belt as part of his T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, no, it's his no, he's wearing a lifting belt.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's wearing a belt.
Oh yeah, I guess the white ones. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing a white lifting belt.
Well, there's a dude who found a look and he's just going with it.
Yeah, man. You know what? Respect. He's got a look and he's sticking to it, and respect the man for it.
That's great. What is he getting out of it? The truck. Is that the trucking company? All in trucking.
Yeah, it'd be the trucking company.
It's got the U.S. Army medallion there by the door.
Yeah, he might. For all I know, that picture was taken on Halloween, and that dude dressed up like Hulk Hogan for Halloween that day. Like, who knows?
Yeah, that's cool.
But he looks just like him. I wish I had the picture of my great-grandpa. It would be Grandma's dad. Later in life, he looked like old Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
So one year for Halloween, he dressed up like Colonel Sanders. Had the little goatee, the string tie, the white suit.
Right, the white linen. Yeah.
Yeah, looked just like him. The only difference is he wore sunglasses.
The Colonel might have worn sunglasses at times. You don't know.
You weren't there.
That was my little thing beep in case you guys heard it. That's my blood sugar
beep.
Test. Yep.
Yeah, it's making sure he's not going to die currently because
still alive. I need him still going.
I need him around to edit the podcast.
I need to get directions. Kill you later. Right. Yeah. Well, I do have a funny story from down here in my neck of the woods.
From down under?
Yeah. It's called Arson.
Before we get into that, I have to say that I am for the listeners that might be concerned about me because it's been a few weeks now since I had my surgery.
Yeah.
And I am healing. I am more or less back to normal. This coming Monday, as of the recording of this podcast, it will be 4 weeks, and I'm should be able to go back to work then. My incisions are all pretty much scars at this point, except for one. There's one that's driving me nuts because it won't heal because of where it is. And it's the one in my belly button.
Oh.
Because every time I move or lay down, it's in that spot where it stretches,
Yes, I'm familiar.
And so the scab, the scab won't heal properly. It's no fun.
Is it oozing pancreas or appendix juice?
No, the appendix juice is gone. It's just that clear. Like when you get a cut and if you pick the scab too much, it gets that clear fluid that tries to reattach it.
Yeah.
That's what's there right now. Is that every time the scab moves or breaks loose, it gets that clear fluid coming out of it because it's trying to reattach the scab.
Because what the solution is then is to stretch it, jam a bunch of gauze in your belly button so it just stays stretched, and then let it heal that way.
Or just let it scab the way it wants. And
would you like me to send you a wooden dowel or maybe a pusher stick for ramming home the powder on your black powder to just jam that stuff in your belly button? No, you sure?
I'll never get back out. Then I have to go to the hospital for a whole different reason.
Well, fun for some. No, I'll tell you what. Pour a little black powder in there beforehand. Light that rascal. It'll self-clean.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm okay. Oh, also, for the listeners, just in case, I know they probably don't care, but I do. I'm actually down almost 20 pounds.
Yeah, that brings up my... it's interesting you say down, because most people say lose or lost. I lost 20 pounds, or I've lost. It just means you've misplaced it.
Yeah, I'm down. It's gone. I don't want it back. I've put it down, and I don't want it back. I know where it went. I don't want it back. I didn't lose it. I threw it away.
Well, that's good, because if you lost it, like so...
It means someone else could find it, and I don't want anyone else to find this.
That means... Yeah, well, I always kind of enjoy the idea of saying I've lost weight, because I have. And that means a skinny person's found it. Because my theory of the conservation of fat is very similar to the theories
conservation of angular momentum.
Well, more thermodynamics, and that energy can be neither be created nor destroyed. Right? It just transfers state. In this case, fat is neither lost nor gained. It's just lost and found. In other words, you don't create. Right? It's just moved. So if you gain, that means someone else has lost. And you're just the lucky person who found it. Yeah. Or the opposite. If you've lost, then there's some skinny person waking up going, no!
Oh, I say it to people all the time when they tell me they've lost weight. I was like, don't worry, I found it.
Yeah, I got it. It's good.
I got it. I know where it's at. Don't worry. I found it for you. Mm-hmm. If you want it back, just let me know.
Your adipose is safe with me. Yes.
That's right. Speaking of the conservation of energy and matter can neither be created or destroyed, that is actually my running theory for an afterlife. Is that since matter can't be since energy can't be created or destroyed, and our bodies run on electrical impulses, it's the proof of an afterlife, because the electrical impulses in your brain can't just be destroyed or stopped. They have to go somewhere. That energy has to go somewhere. It can't just disappear. By thermodynamics, it has to go somewhere.
Well, it could get transferred into heat. It could get transferred into... Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to ask God when you meet him.
Right, but that's my point. Like, it at least leaves the door open for proof that there is an afterlife. If you don't want to believe,
Although, the issue isn't necessarily whether or not there is an afterlife. The real question is, what are you going to be doing? Where are you going to spend it?
Oh, I just meant for people who don't believe. There are people that do not believe in an afterlife.
Yeah.
And you can use that as an argument to say that, okay, well, it may not be the I believe in the Judeo-Christian afterlife, and you do, but there are people that don't. And you could say, well, maybe it isn't the right one. I think it is, but maybe, even if it isn't the right one, still evidence that there is an afterlife.
Yeah. I just think that a God powerful enough to create all the laws of thermodynamics and the universe and everything else is powerful enough to work outside them. So,
well, he is, but that doesn't mean we are.
Well, we're his creation. So,
Yeah, but we can prove that we can prove that you and I both have to operate within the laws of thermodynamics. It's just, we can't escape it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is. Yeah, if I could get rid of one thing in the world, it'd be friction. That'd be cool.
But for an afterlife, there needs to be a loss of entropy. So at some point, the laws of this world fall away, and something higher and unknown to us will take over.
Well, right. But maybe in that transference of energy from one state to another, it changes the way that you interact with thermodynamics.
Could be.
This is a really serious conversation for a very unserious podcast. We should probably move on.
I know. Or the light is flashing here on the dashboard, like, check podcast. Right.
Yeah.
It's the comedy light. There's not funny.
I checked my engine. Yep, it's still there.
It's still there. It's smoking and leaking some very strange fluids, but it's still here. I pulled over. I checked the engine. I pulled over. This is my roommate. It's how he destroyed his 66 Fairlane. Beautiful car. He got the oil light came on, and he says, and he tells me this after he's already called Victory Auto Wreckers, have it sent and junked. He's like, yeah, the oil light came on, so I pulled over. I opened the hood, I checked it, and still had oil, so I kept driving. Like
I mean,
the oil light means you have no oil pressure.
Pressure.
It doesn't. I'm like, well,
yeah,
bring the
I
car.
can't.
We'll put it in the storage lot, and then we'll rebuild it. It's like I already
We'll
called
sputter our way
victory.
through it.
It's like I already called victory, and they picked up. I got $200. I'm like, for 66 Fairlane in midnight blue, no less.
Yeah, well, it's probably what it was worth in the in the early '80s.
Well, they were already getting rare.
But I was gonna say I saw a picture, and I can't send it to you because it's on Instagram. That said, me when I wake up in the morning. It's like a picture of a gauge cluster, and down in the corner it says "retard on."
Indeed. And
Yeah,
sometimes not just in the morning.
Definitely. Yeah, it's on and it ain't coming off. That's what it is. I start up in the morning, that light comes on and it don't turn off.
Which brings me to my local story entitled Arson Begins in the Home.
Arson, it's where the home is.
Or was.
Yeah,
right? So a couple
I
blocks
scream,
out.
you scream, we all scream at the terrible fire at the family reunion.
Right. So this is a tale of woe and sorrow and arson. I'm sitting here in the compound looking at that which I survey, and off a couple of about a half mile away there's flames and smoke and in abundance, and all of a sudden here come the sirens and everything, and
here come the wee-woos.
Channel 4. It's everybody on Channel 4, huh? That whole thing.
What channel is the helicopter on?
4. What? No, I can't talk to the guys on the ground. Tell them I'm on Channel 4. Go back and watch the Channel 4 episode, folks. It'll explain it.
But anyway.
So that whole thing, and they save the foundation, and the guy makes it out, right? The guy gets out, the homeowner, and it was pretty quickly. I don't think there was any fire department unless they happened to be camped out around the corner. Oh, wait, that's where the fire department is, around the corner from this guy's house.
Well, that's convenient for him.
Yeah, isn't it? Which probably allowed him to get out alive, other than the fact that, well, the place burns to the ground. It really went up. It got fully involved really fast. Our fire department is volunteers, so there's no way they could, unless they happen to be there, suited up, ready to go for some drill, and then said, "Oh, look there! There's something on fire, and it's really big." They wouldn't be able to stop it. It went up really fast.
No, it's much like the fire department here where I live. They'll show up in time to save the foundation, and that's about it.
Place went up like a trailer in a tornado. Anyway, I don't even know what's. So the guy is arraigned like sometime later. I don't know if it was a week or whatever, and that's what caught my notice. Is arraigned for arson. Like, okay. So he torched his own home.
Could be.
Yeah, no, it turns out he did. And it was one of those, I guess, well, so his wife passed away, right? Mm-hmm. The house was in foreclosure, and it was in foreclosure.
Was it a foreclose this kind of situation?
It was, because he was, guy ended up saying, like, I'm going back to jail, and he's happy. I'm happy about it. I'm going to go back to jail, and I got nothing left to lose, so the bank can have the ashes. Apparently, he'd been in jail before. It wasn't a negative experience for him, so he's happy to go back.
Well, sometimes you have a good time where you're going.
But I thought it's kind of funny and yet kind of sad. Where his wife. I think he came off the rails when his wife passed away.
That's generally what happens. Yeah.
And they did something, ended up in jail, not able to work, missing the payments. Because a foreclosure seizure takes time. It's not like, I missed a payment.
It's like 6 months.
It can take years, depending.
Well, yeah.
So
depends on how obstinate the person living there wants to be.
Well, and the laws and what the thing is, all that. So I guess it came down to the bank. The bank had given him the 30 days to get out notice. And so he torched the place, left all his stuff in there and everything, just burned it to the ground.
Yeah, screw it. I'll die in jail.
Right. Exactly. So
crazy.
And the state's happy to oblige. That's like the guy. It was car chase. It was a guy in a van. It was oddly enough a Ram van driving around. He's trying to is definitely not trying to evade the police. He's just kind of leading them, if that makes any sense.
He's evading them.
He's evading them. Yes, he's not evading. He's just evading. And he's definitely like coming in hot to a specific location. He's definitely going. He's not trying to flee. He's going to a specific location. And he gets to like a T intersection and just up over the curb, past the sidewalk, straight into a house. Just and not
Nice.
and not a brake light to be seen. I swear I heard acceleration instead. And the cops are dragging him out in handcuffs because the only thing that kept him from going completely through the house was he hit the fireplace.
Nice.
So
well, solid construction of that fireplace at least.
Yeah. So that big masonry column of chimney stopped him. Otherwise, he would have gone right out the other side. And cops are dragging him out. He's like, he looks at of course, it's one of those police shows. So he looks at the camera and he goes, she ain't getting it.
The van or the house?
The house.
I
Apparently,
guess either at this point.
And so the person behind the camera is like, is it worth it? It's like, absolutely.
Grower.
Right. Apparently he had lost the house in a divorce proceeding. So, you want the house? Here, have the van too.
Yeah, no kidding.
Make people do some crazy stuff, man. What?
Divorce does things to people sometimes.
Well, yeah. And you know why it's so expensive, right?
Because it's worth it.
That's right.
Yeah, and I think on that joke, we need to end this thing.
Okay. Well, if you need to reach us, you can reach us at Drake and. Okay, that's an option as always, and a lot of you do exercise that option.
Yeah, and you should.
I have forgotten to welcome a new country to the roster of listeners. Moldova, Republic of Moldova.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, thanks
Welcome, Moldova.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Howdy to the CIA listening post. And you Russians.
I didn't know we
there.
had one in Moldova, but welcome.
Yeah, who knows? You can reach us on was it X, Drake and Maestro? So at Drake and Maestro on X, or the emails DrakeAndMaestro at Outlook.com. That's DrakeAndMaestro at Outlook.com. Tune in next time when the Maestro says,
I used my good one last week.
And adios.
Adios.
Arrivederci. Hasta la vista.
Adios.
Adios, muchachos, caballeros. Will you get out of here?
Those CIA people get bored. They got to listen, right?
Well, I found out that one of my friends actually listens to this podcast pretty regularly.
No. And you're still friends?
That's what I said. We're still friends. She's like, well, it's funny. I was like, well, okay then, if you say so.
Funny like a clown? Funny how?
I said that's what I said. I said, well, you didn't have to bring my looks into this. I mean, geez.
Right. Funny looking's funny looking.
Yes, that was the joke. Very good. Very good. You're learning.
I know. I'm right on it, aren't I?
Yeah. On it like a 1975 Cadillac going up a mountain.
Well, I thought, a quarter horse with a Vicuna saddle would be more my speed, What? No? All right.
I did finally get the curtains closed, so I'm not getting blinded by the sun every morning.
And the neighbors will appreciate it, too, with your morning stretching routine.
Oh, yeah.
Post office lady going by. Oh! Oh! I closed the drapes for your protection.
All right. That's what I kept telling the nurses in the hospital. I wear clothes for your protection.
It's like the guy wearing the hospital gowns. This is for the ladies. Like, oh.
Ladies. You gonna end this recording so I can go to the bathroom or what?
All right. I'm working on it.